Comes to you, everyone. As promised, let's look at some miniatures. So we're going to look at the Titans first. These are the hero characters. They're the ones that are piloted by the Argonauts. So you practically control or select these Argonauts that act as your base player, and the ones that do all of the the manual lifting, the ones that do all the gruff stuff, battling things, you see? Yeah, that's done by the Titans. So on the big player board, it's pretty much a 1 up to 4 battle royale against usually one primordial monster. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, so first up the bat is this Titan here. This Titan's name is Dawnburner. You'll notice it's got one wing, one-winged angel vibes coming out here. Salute to my boy Sephiroth. But look, it's another fantastic design. The theme around here is in my opinion anyway, well, I think I interpret it as built around Icarus. So this is a Titan in answer to Icarus, like his fall from being overconfident with or clouded by hubris, that he fell from the skies when the wax on his wings melted. So lovely little Titan. Definitely with the spear, there's plenty of reach. Look, great stuff. All right, next, put that aside. Ooh, look at this guy. You'll sort of notice a lot of these designs here are like ＡEON *TRESPASS Odyssey anyway. It's got some anachronistic. Oh, come on.
Anachronistic.
Anachronistic. Sort of vibes in terms of the design and the technology. So, this guy, his name is Firestarter, based around Hephaestus, as in he's powered by the flame of Hephaestus, and it's probably one of the brutes of the game. That's what I get the impression here. And he's got this flamethrower, and what's at the back? Ooh, being a Titan, flamethrower is powered by a clip face. And what looks to be like a small village of some sort. Well, maybe it's a little thing modeled after the Acropolis, maybe. But look, fantastic. Let's let it focus a little bit more. And then flame on! Bernio. Brilliant. Lovely. I think my kids are here. I think we may need to continue this maybe tomorrow. Maybe at the office. Oh, wait, give me a second. Gotta go.
The next morning.
Let's just duck into this meeting room. No one's booked this for today, I hope. We can finish the rest of this video, well, a portion of this video while I'm still at work. Okay. All right, so let's choose this bad boy here. Get a good look at him. So this Titan, it's quite a bulky lad. This Titan's called the Warkeeper. All right, so a little bit of him is, of course, as per the name, he's sort of bred for war, and it was created as an answer to the turmoil that was sort of happening. I guess when the primordials emerged. This is basically what I interpret from a bit of his backstory blurb. So it's got a bit of a mixture of a cyclopean type of genes, I imagine, and yeah, he's a big hefty boy. Definitely, maybe a tank or the strong man of the Titan strains. And see if I can zoom in. So we got. Let's put that aside there. All right. So up here, this guy's name is Earthshaker. He's a Titan that has many hands, and many hands make light work, as they say. But definitely, he's a bit more of the scary looking side. Actually, no, they're all quite scary looking. So this guy, based off the Centimanis, which is another term for the Hecatonteres. I do apologize if I'm not pronouncing any of these names right, but you might have remembered that there is a model called the Hecaton. So that one is based on a monster from the Greek mythologies, and this character here is basically a Titan created from that same monster. So this particular strain of Titan is one with multiple hands, really quite versatile with the weaponry, quite agile, and yeah, as you can sort of tell by the looks of it, he's probably quite skilled with all the weapons that he can get his hands on. Pardon the pun. Yeah. Okay. So lastly, I mean, he's not a Titan at all, but I just wanted to sort of showcase the Argos. So this is the play piece that you play on I guess in the world map when you're sort of putting tiles down, navigating your way across ancient Greece. And this is the Argos that all your characters dwell in. That you can sort of research Titans and materials and weaponry and all sorts of goodies. And this is pretty much your home headquarters as you navigate through the apocalypse that happens in. I mean, I call it the apocalypse that happens in the ancient Greek antiquity world that this game is set in. So, definitely gives you like this Nautilus vibe from League of Extraordinary Gentlemen a little bit. I mean, it's not a submarine at all, but it's a craft that looks quite ginormous. As with many things, I sort of get the same vibe of, maybe Warhammer 40K a little bit. They've got a very distinct style of, of vessel design. Basically the almost like a city that's sort of built on top of the actual vessel. And this is brilliant, beautiful, beautiful design, and of course, like the the eagle heraldry. It's very very akin to the same thing with the Imperium in Warhammer 40K. So easy to draw parallels between the motifs used. So quite brilliant. So this is the Argos. All right. I think that's me. I'm gonna return back to my desk. Enjoying it home. I'll finish the rest of it there.
2 days later.
Okay, kumusta yo everyone. Another brand new day. Let's see if we can get through the rest of these miniatures. We're a little bit almost halfway, but I don't think it's gonna take us long. So thanks again for tuning in. I'm gonna start with this character, this Titan. I've been a bit excited about him, mainly because I'm a sucker, and I mean an absolute sucker for skull motifs. Um, you know, uh, Memento Mori, blah blah blah. Just skulls adorning things, or people with skull helmets or faces, and I don't know. I mean, let's just say Ghost Rider vibes. Even though I'm not really a big fan of Ghost Rider, I mean, I just love this design. So I mean, that's just me, a sucker for skulls. So this guy's this Titan, sorry, this Titan's name is the Abyss Watcher. All right, and as I've said, I'm a sucker for skulls. So look at him; he's got a skull helm or skull face with a flaming mohawk and a flaming sword, and he's just the epitome of power, strength, and fear. I mean, he looks like a god of war, you know, like a spirit of destruction. So, you know, he's just amazing. It's interesting to note that the reason why I think he's quite a heavy hitter, you know, he's probably all about strength, is the on the website itself. There's a blurb that describes, you know, a bit of maybe the backstory or the idea behind the particular Titan. And this one, I won't say the whole entire blurb, but it's pretty much like a quote, like a statement, and it's said by a character called the Nietzschean. And so for those that are sort of heavy into philosophy, I mean, I had to sort of research a little bit, but only a tiny bit. So the Nietzschean is sort of a form of philosophy related to the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. And you know, the basis behind his philosophy is that the will to power is the chief motivating force for both the individual and society. So to me, that relates to the statement behind this this particular Titan, and it's pretty much voicing that you know, do you want to be the blade or to be put for the blade? So he's just badass. He's just here to, you know, chop heads and let God sort them out. So this Titan is another interesting one. Her name is her name is Returner. And there seems to be some type of dimensional hopping or time traveling, alternate reality backstory behind this Titan. I don't think she's part of the same reality that the rest of the other Titans dwell in, but an alternate one. So in her blurb, she's from a non-existent future. So I guess for the context of the game, I mean, she's just warped in. The Titan has been discovered and has been put to use. Beautiful sculpting once again. Definitely a ranger, and because of the traversal nature of her ability, I put myself on the limb that you know, she's probably quite mobile. Probably has some semi-flight abilities. You can tell that she's sort of hovering above the ground or in mid-shot. It's hard to sort of tell, but the cloak that she's wearing, this is actually feathers. So I mean, feathers are an obvious icon for flight. You know, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is who she is. So amazing, lovely, another fantastic character. Awesome. All right, let's continue. Oh, let's let's enter this fella again. I mean, like, you know, I don't think you guys have grown sick of him. This is my boy Herodotus. So this time is basically, to me, the standard one. I think he's one of the starter ones, or could be a starter one that you can acquire. And you know, a basic but brilliant sculpt. I mean, I love the sci-fi looking the helm that he wears. I always wondered, like, where do the Argonauts sort of sit on these Titans? You know, I don't think they're sort of inside the actual flesh of the Titan. I'm guessing whatever headwear they wear, that's probably where they command them from. If not, maybe they command them remotely, you know, somehow. But I'm just not entirely too sure. I'd like to sort of think that they actually command them or control them from a station on top or within the Titan. I've always thought maybe it's somewhere on the head. I mean, that's quite an obvious one. Because a lot of the Titans do have, you know, sci-fi, cyberpunk looking helms, or helmets, or faces, or heads, and you know, I always figured that that's an obvious spot where they could be piloted from. Again, Titans are meant to be huge, so what I love about Herodotus' character or design is that you can see the weapons he possesses. So the shield is the one that draws me instantly. I mean, it's brilliant. Basically, it's a hull of one of the ships, one of the Greek ships, and he's using it as pretty much a makeshift shield, and it is awesome. It's quite an awesome idea. You know, you can have a look right there. Brilliant. I just loved it. So this is Herodotus. I'm just gonna keep on pronouncing him that way. Herodotus. That's my boy, Herodotus. And yeah, another great sort of design. Another great design. Okay. Thank you for watching. This ends today's video, or this week's video actually. I try and I don't know, do a video a week or a couple a week. I do a couple of funny shorts here and there, but you know, I'm trying to sort of get the my style a little bit. So forgive me if you know, if you'd like more content a bit sooner. I know it's still again an early channel. I'm doing my best to get as much stuff on, and I'm gonna carve my niche, so to speak. But again, thank you so much for joining me today. My daughter is asleep upstairs, so I'm just gonna try not to be super loud because when she wakes up, it's like a primordial waking. I'm gonna just command her a Titan just to put her to sleep, or just to say it there. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you aren't too familiar with the stuff that I have to say, I have to say it anyway, just to sort of do my best to boost the channel. Please like if you like this. Feel free to dislike as well. But I mean, like, if you like what I sort of I'm trying to bring to the table, please like and subscribe to this channel, because I promise I'm going to do my very best to have more content related to gaming. Also, my own sort of journey as I try and make my own board game. I'll have a few more videos just talking about the process that I've gone thus far. And please hit that bing bing doorbell for notifications, so that whenever I make a new video, you guys will know firsthand when it's ready for consumption. So again, thank you so much for being a part of Gamhanan's what is it? I guess miniature review today. And I hope you guys have a great time, a great day. Same bad time, same bad channel for the next one. And paalam yo, guys. Peace.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well, Ratio.